Hello guys, what's up? I'm the Ultimate Doom here doing another live stream for you guys, and I'm pretty much going to delete the other live stream because, I mean, we didn't do anything pretty much, maybe. I don't know. Anyways, we're going to build the fucking Goblin Battlesuit and the Banshee. Wow! You're probably wondering what the hell happened. Well, my computer froze and decided, hey, fuck you, so I had to restart the whole thing. And right as I'm finally getting into the Google Hangout, it decides to say, oh, there's a problem trying to get up the Google anything. Error. We fucked up. And then as soon as finally I'm getting into the Google Hangout, it decides, oh, we're just going to stop the Google Hangout anyways. Like right as I was finally in it. It was like one giant fucking middle finger, but you're not here for that. You don't care. Let's go ahead and continue building the set like nothing ever fucking happened, and my life is just a good time. How are you, Michael? How are you doing today?
I can't sleep.
Okay. Anyways, I thought it was funny. I was building the figure, which, by the way, I did it anyways. It's like the most boring build thing for me. I hate building the figures. But it seems like I got 2 pair of underwear now. For no reason except, hey, there's 2 pairs of underwear. So that's underwear. Anyways, I sent the link to other people so that they can see it. Hello. Oh, great. As soon as I get into the Discord chat where I linked it, someone says, well, that went well. I'm like, ha ha ha, fuck off. Anyways, let's go ahead and continue building. But I also wanted to keep the grunt naked for a second because look at how cute he is, just naked without any armor. It is funny, though. You have to build the figure, but one of the things they stay like they keep connected is the arms. But you have to disconnect the arms to build the thing. So that's weird. Michael, say something, because I swear to God, if this whole live stream just ended again, I'll fucking eat my toes.
I'm here. I'm just observing.
Okay. Because the last time, the reason why I noticed nothing was going on was because I was like, Michael Myers.
No, everything on my end, it just went, like, your screen went completely black, then you left, and then I left, and the stream was still going. So I went to go back to the link. I'm like, okay, maybe he's still there. Next thing I know, it was hostile takeover.
Oh my God, it's your fault. No.
People blame me for everything.
Well, yeah, you were the one that ate all the graham cracker soup.
Hey, man, I'm just being me.
Also, if you want a rocket launcher that shoots out smoke, well, let's see. We got the Grunt's plasma pistol, which is the basic weapon. I'm kind of tired of
TF is. What you mean TF is here and alive? You should be here for Toa, not me. I'm just here because I'm bored and tired.
I'm kind of bored of the Grunts having plasma pistols now. Give them something good, like a fucking fuel rod launch.
All this talk of Halo makes me want to hook up my Xbox 360 and go play Halo, just so I can.
You should play Halo. It's the new combat game where everyone likes to suck a big grunt.
You know, while we're on the topic of like Halo and Xbox and stuff, I totally forgot, but also somehow remembered. Matt 360 UK about a couple years ago gave me codes for Gears of War 1 through 4, and I was so mad that I sold my Xbox One that I totally forgot. I can still play them on the Xbox 360, so I still have those games.
I'm not gonna put the figures both hands on this, but hey, there's the rocket launcher. They decided, hey, we're gonna add some stuff now, so they added this clear bit, the rocket launcher missile thing, and now smoke coming out of the end. And I thought that was cool. Also, the whole thing just falls apart like my life. I guess I shouldn't stay too... What? Fuck off. I guess I shouldn't stay too mad at the figure, because it's got an extra pair of undies. You can't stay mad at an extra pair of fucking underwear. Anyways, there's the figures. It's build the actual thing that you guys are here for. And I'm going to put his extra pair of undies because you can never have too many pairs of undies when you're in the battlefield. You might accidentally shit yourself. I know I do.
Not to mention, if someone decides to wedgie you with one pair, well, joke's on them. You got another pair on.
Ha ha!
Why would I sell my Xbox One? Considering I only had Sunset Overdrive for it, and even then it was like I don't do anything with my Xbox One.
Hey, Michael, I just realized how dumb that sounded.
What? What I said?
Yeah, when you said, "Oh yeah, an extra pair of undies," so if you get a wedgie, it's like, how does that help? How does that help? You'll get a second wedgie. If you're getting wedgies, you'll get another wedgie after that.
Hey, Brian?
Yeah?
That's why you have a third pair on.
Aha! A third pair has spawned. It
used a wedgie. It's super effective.
Michael, I gotta tell you about a certain piece, and it's this piece right here.
What the hell is that? It looks like something I have on my Creos.
It's a 2x2 block, but you see the pieces on the side. Now, regularly, if I were to bring out a piece that looks the same, maybe the set has another one. No, I'm not seeing one. But regularly, they would have a little bit sticking out on the side so that the peg doesn't snap off, right?
Yeah.
This doesn't. It's pretty much just the pegs are just attached to the side like that. So when you build something, it's flat on the side there.
Huh.
And it is probably one of the most useful pieces in these sets. And I wish Lego had thought of it beforehand. I'm also making his dick.
I miss playing with Legos. I had a bunch of them, and then during the move, I lost.
I thought you were gonna say I miss playing with dicks.
I would just say that. I ain't gay.
Because I was talking about, oh yeah, I built his dick, and you're like, I miss playing with. I'm like, oh what? I mean, me too.
It's just a part of my past that you will never know. Except now. Wait, god damn it! I set myself up.
Yes, now we know that you play with dicks.
Oh.
No! Michael, no!
God damn it.
No, I actually did that whenever Michael's mad at Gavin on the Let's Plays. I'll go, Michael, no!
Michael, no!
Oh, Michael, no! There we go.
I haven't watched a Let's Play or Achievement Hunter in a while, but then my buddy from PSN told me that they still do stuff because I remember unsubscribing them for a while because they went like dark, and then all of a sudden I looked them up one day. I'm like, oh, they do still do stuff. Well, what do you know?
I like the hydraulics in there. What do you mean they went dark?
I don't know. I never saw them in my like This is when I was still subscribed.
Oh, I thought you meant like they went dark as in like, oh, they did some shady shit.
No, they like kind of disappeared for a few like weeks, and I never saw a video from them. I'm like, okay, well, they might be working on something else, and I go back a month later, they still haven't done anything. I'm like, wait, what the fuck is happening here?
Oh yeah, Michael, they moved.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they moved to a different channel. It's just called Let's Play.
Oh, that explains how I was able to find them at one time.
Let's see. You should build a Lego set, and then like a Lego set that's got quite a bit of pieces, like maybe a fire truck or something like that, and then compare that to a build of a Mega Construx Halo set. Apparently, there's like a huge difference between them.
I kind of want to get Legos again. I remember, I think it was someone on Facebook in a Transformers group. They shared it, and it was like there was a Lego set out there where you can take it and you can make 3 different modes of it, and it looks like one of the modes is like G1 Omega Supreme.
I'm trying to remember what set that was because there's a lot of sets that are 3-in-1s. Michael, you should go and figure out what set that is on Brickset.
You broke up slightly, and I got bits and pieces.
I'm just giving you something to do.
I don't mind watching, and I'm also reading.
No, I mean, like, if you want to do something, because now you have me curious on what set you're talking about.
I got a look because it was one of the Lego Create sets, or one of the Lego Creator sets, but I don't remember which one. All I know is it had, like, I think it had a rocket ship. I can't remember. Yeah, I saw the one that looks like that looks like Thundercracker 2. It was just a blue jet, but it had a robot mode. They're trying to take Creo. Yes?
I just heard an echo. Like, just all of a sudden, it was like a loud echo just spawned. It's the ghost of Christmas Chris.
It's the ghost of Chris Lees Knows Best.
It's the ghost of Chris Angel's Mind Freak.
The ghost of Chris Evans?
Ooh! Oh, shit! I'm being haunted by Captain America!
Language!
Just slipped out like my lean.
I gotta find the thingy. Yeah, it is from a Lego Creator set. I thought so. But which one was it?
It was the one with all the knobs? Or the other one with all the knobs? I gotta tell you, by the way, Red versus Blue is still going on.
I'm behind again.
Michael, I gotta tell you.
Yes.
You know how I could put up with a lot of stuff in content and be like, it's okay, I guess. You know, at least I'm having fun with this and that and whatnot.
Is the latest season just like kind of pissing you off or something?
I do not like the season of Red versus Blue, and I usually give them the benefit of the doubt because, you know, it's a small group and whatnot of people just making
It's a stupid fucking... It's the typical, like, old TV cartoon trope where it's like, time travel! I'm just like, why?
It's not the fact that it's time travel. It's the fact that it comes out of nowhere. It just, like, we just went from the space marines and assassins and all this, and then all of a sudden you've got Hela from Thor Ragnarok. I swear to God, that's what that is.
I know. I said the same exact thing. I was like, are they just portraying Hela from Thor Ragnarok? Because it's like that's her.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's got like the multiple horn helmet and everything. It's weird.
And what else? And the thing with the I shouldn't say it because you're behind on it, but it's just like, okay, time travel, that could be fun for Red versus Blue, but it's the whole gods thing. Why?
Yeah, why?
The fun of Red versus Blue. Someone made a point and said that it's restricted to its own continuity, to where, okay, you have all this and that in Red versus Blue, like you have the in-game stuff that you were restricted to. And when Monty Ohm came around, they had freedom to do their own stuff, but it wasn't like they just created a whole new character from CGI. Well, they kind of did, but they still kind of took it from the realm of Halo. Like, you take a look at the director, and he's dressed up like some of the Marines, or not Marines, but the officers, or whatever, from Halo. So it never goes away from its own continuity. And then Red versus Blue also kind of had a flow. And yeah, it did talk about gods and time travel, but it almost felt like that was becoming its own myth. And it was so ridiculous that all the characters would question it, that, yeah, it sounded stupid, but you also kind of started questioning it yourself, and that was kind of the joy. Also, a lot of the Red versus Blue characters will make jokes about themselves, and you kind of got to know them from those jokes. And nowadays, it's like, it kind of just makes nods on different tropes, like, or some of the jokes are just kind of generic and crap. There was one joke where... There was one joke where Sister was warning Tucker that something is behind him, and she was just making the joke of, oh, you know, in the movies where there's something behind them and it's crawling up and the good guy thinks that it's destroyed, but it's really not. Yeah. And the thing with blah 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 blah. It's like it didn't feel like Red versus Blue. It just felt like now they're kind of doing their own thing, which I'm not saying freedom of expression is bad, but that kind of just
It's just
ruins
out
the
of
fun.
place for Red versus Blue.
Yeah. I like what Monty Ohm did, but I think they're going a little too far with it, and it doesn't flow with the rest of the season, like as much or series. As much as people don't like Red versus Blue season 15, at least that went further with the freelancers. It went further with the Reds and Blues, as far as going with other Reds and Blues that are out there. So it's like, okay, you're learning more about this universe, but it's still restricted to its own universe. Now it's just like, whatever the fuck we do, we can do whatever, and it doesn't feel like Red versus Blue anymore. It just feels like I don't know what the fuck I'm watching with the Reds and Blue characters that are making, some jokes at work, and then some jokes that are just kind of bland, generic, and not really that
Nothing
funny.
against Red versus Blue or its fans, but I kind of hope after this season they take a break and they figure out what they're going to do next.
Oh, they have a whole arc. They have a whole 3-story arc. So
what, for this?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, apparently season 15 was enough for them to say, yeah, let's continue to do that and just go crazy with it. And it's like, okay. I'm sorry. I don't want to disrespect any of the creators or anything like that. I just don't like the direction of and they got a new director to do this kind of stuff, but I just and no disrespect, I don't think he gets what made Red versus Blue great. I don't think he gets what the humor was in Red versus Blue. It wasn't just doing whatever. It was getting to know the characters and involving the plot and whatnot and getting them involved into some crazy shit. Yes, but still restricted in its own Halo universe, because it kind of felt like an inside joke to Halo. Now it's just, they put, I'm going to tell you this, Michael, they put an actual human in Red versus Blue and put him in makeup and just had him as like a monster. They did that in Red versus Blue.
My brain.
Yeah,
I don't know how to
doesn't
even
make
feel
sense
about
to me. I'm not into it. I'm not one of those people that are like, oh well, if it's not nostalgic or it's not like this, I don't like it.
I'm one to accept. I'm one to accept change, but God damn it.
It just
also, bye, Master Builder 164. Thanks for watching.
It just doesn't feel like Red versus Blue, and I'm not into it. I'm really not.
No, I get it. I need to watch the latest episodes and make my final decision, because it's like I'm still gonna watch it. Obviously, I want to see where it's gonna go, but at the same time, it's like it's gonna be uncomfortable.
I will defend it on one thing, and I think the character's name was Jax or something like that.
The camper dude?
No, the one that would hang around the chick from season 15, where he'd point out all the flaws in stories and say, well, that's a trope from this and that. Some people hated that character. I was fine with it because I actually saw myself in that character. Because he was like, no, it was a guy. It was the guy that was hanging around her.
Yeah, the guy,
who filmed her.
Yeah, that's what I said, and you said no.
You said the girl, so I said. Anyways,
yeah, and I liked that they brought him back for a little bit.
Yeah, that was actually funny, but like people don't like that character. I actually found him okay. I mean, honestly, if I was put in that situation, I'd probably point out all the flaws in the story myself. I don't think it's that creative when you point out all the story flaws in your own series, because it just makes you seem like, oh, we know, but we don't care. But I mean, even then, sometimes it works. I have a character in Misfortune that's probably going to be doing that, so maybe that's hypocritical for me to say. But
I think it's just a matter of it's your opinion and your perspective of something that you dislike or like, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, I liked I liked him. I thought he was fine. He had kind of an arc, I guess. Maybe. I don't know. I have to
Yeah.
rewatch the season. But yeah. It's just this season I'm not liking. So, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm also just kind of messing around online. I was trying to find that Omega Supreme thing, but I can't find it. But I did find ones that are turning into spiders.
Now we get a booster at the bottom of the figure. Yay!
There's one that's a dragon, and then it can turn to some sort of bipedal creature, and they can turn to a spider.
Is it a spider? I don't like spiders. I know you do.
I know. I don't know why I keep talking about spiders near you.
I really don't like spiders.
No, I know. It's like my fear of cockroaches. I really don't like them.
You know what, though? I will admit, if I just look at them in the cage or whatever, like, I don't like them being in my house. If I look at them in a cage, yeah, they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with me and bumblebees. I don't like them hanging around me, but if I can just look at them in the cage, it's like, oh, he's adorable.
Yeah, I can't even be like that with cockroaches. I remember going to an aquarium 2 years ago at high school for a field trip, and for whatever reason, they decided to have something.
I don't think it's an aquarium when they have cockroaches there.
No, that's the weird thing though. They had like their own little, like, it was aquarium mostly, and then they also had like some other animals. But I remember they had Madagascar hissing cockroaches, and it was like one of those things where you had to walk through, and they're like they can crawl above you, like it's glass, but they can, like, you can hear them. Oh, I couldn't go through it. It was so creepy. I'm like, I even looked at my teacher. She's like, "Do you not want to go through that either?" And she's like, "No." I'm like, "You just want to go around and say we did." It's like, yeah.
Hold on. Oh, that's new. I wish they pinpointed so that I didn't make a mistake. There's a new piece in the set where the pegs are... Okay, normally the pegs are down, but there's a new one where the pegs go up. But the problem is that I'm only seeing one. Oh, there's the other one. So it's just confusing because you got some of them that are down and some of them that are up. So usually I make mistakes in these Halo sets. I honestly don't blame myself for that one, because that's just weird. Why would they do that? Like, you see this right here, this gray piece sticking out with the studs on the side?
Mm-hmm.
You see how that's above the plate?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the regular ones that I'm used to. And I got the plates sitting beside each other.
That's interesting.
They also have pieces where the slopes are a little different, but usually with those pieces, they'll show you which one's which. And then this one is just like, oh yeah, you figure out for yourself, Jughead.
All this talk of Legos and Mega Constructs, and I'm tempted to see if I can find... I still want to try and get that Destiny, what is it, Dreadwalker? I think that's what it's called.
I don't know anything about Destiny, although some of the sets, I will admit, do look cool, and I'm kind of tempted in getting some of them, but I don't know. I don't really need them because I'm not into... I was about to say I don't play the game, but I don't play Halo either, so...
Oh, what the heck is it called? It's a walker, but it's...
Oh, yeah, that little brown one?
I think... Yeah, here we go. It's like a...
It's either got 6 or 4 legs.
Yeah, it's a 6-legged spider tank.
Yeah. I saw that at GameStop. Or not GameStop.
I want it.
Games. I want it all.
I'm just... What is it with spider tanks not being anatomically correct? You're supposed to have 8 legs.
Why don't you go write a letter to to
I will. I'm going to send them the letter F for fuck you.
Gumby. What is it? Not Gumby. The fuck is the company called? Bungie. Don't know why I got Gumby out of that.
I don't know.
You better message Gumby, chef.
There is a really cool looking commercial with the Transformers evergreen designs in wicked animation. Like it's almost movie style, but it's not. It looks so realistic. That's some damn good animation.
I have not seen any of those commercials.
It's brand new.
Well, that would explain why I haven't seen any of those commercials.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The more I see these evergreen designs, the more I kind of want to see Cyberverse.
Yeah, except the evergreen designs are just kind of based on them.
Yeah, I mean, kind of, but still, it wouldn't be surprising if they did go about that route.
Oh, I like that little... That looks like a Pokemon thing.
It's a... I don't even know what kind of Pokemon I could call that.
It's, Gibber Gabber.
Yo, Gabba Gabba?
Yo, Gibber. Let's see. Okay. We got this. We got a little bit of her in the sun. A little bit of Monica all night long.
Giant Camera Studios, what's your opinion on Halo Infinite? I don't really care for Halo that much, so to me it's like another Halo game, but it'll be cool to find out what happens after Halo 5 Guardians, I think.
Oh, yeah, that. Okay, if they make the official announcement of, oh, yeah, this is connected to this, I'm like, oh, okay, then, okay, that's fine. But I watched the trailer, and that seemed like an early Master Chief, not the new one. So
I think
I could have that wrong, but it just...
I think they're just going back to the old traditional style, but they're going to stay with the current story just because a lot of people wanted to see that style back, from what I heard.
Because I kind of got confused by that. I was watching and I was thinking, oh, is this the Halo 3 again?
Yeah.
Because they did Halo 2 and 3, or no, 1 and 2. So I was thinking, oh, Halo Infinite's just what Halo 3 Anniversary is called. But they couldn't call it because it's past the anniversary.
I gotta be honest, E3 this year kind of let me down because there wasn't that much.
But well, mainly because the trailers came out before E3.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna say that a lot of E3 that I've seen has me kind of excited for, like, what's to come.
I like that face. I really love that face. It's like a whale.
Wait, let me see. Oh.
It's one of nature's beautiful creatures. Oh, now we get to add the blue screen effect. Ooh, what is it, Star Wars? Ooh, that feels weird. Star Trek. Well, they use blue screen in the original.
Oh. See, I wouldn't know anything about Halo 5 story because I don't got an Xbox One anymore. That was one of the main reasons I also sold my Xbox One, because it's like I couldn't afford any new games because I kept buying Transformers and I can't save my money for shit, except for now. I have almost $200 saved up. And where's that going towards? The Terracons.
I went to Walmart. Still no fucking Wave 2 figures. I found Alita 1 once and I couldn't get her, and then now it's just packed full of Starscreams.
Well,
no one wants Starscream. He sucks.
Hasbro apparently said that Wave 2 is going to be coming out again. I think they said this for US. I don't know about Canada. But
Oh, there's some weight.
It might be coming out soon again because they said they're going to put them back online and in store again. But I feel like the scalpers are going to be out there waiting.
They're on their trigger fingers. I don't know. It seems like my Walmart's trying to get rid of the current waves. So,
see, my Walmart. I'm pretty sure I told you about this in the group chat that we have. They downsized. Actually, not even just mine. All of them. No leaders, no Voyagers. It's just deluxes.
My Walmart got rid of Lego. All Lego.
Ooh.
Just when this was actually 10 years ago, and I remember that because there was an exclusive Bionicle set that I wanted. It was Mutron and Vicon. I finally got it again because I had to rebuild some of the bits, but I wanted that set so badly, and I was finally able to get it, and they got rid of all the Lego sets. Damn. Pissed me right the hell off.
I don't blame you. I've had similar situations like that. Saw Rodimus Unicronus 4 times in the store, and each time I asked my dad if I could get it, he's like, "No, that's $40." I'm like, "Okay."
I would have no problem paying $40.
I couldn't find him again. That made me mad. I was almost tempted to call Hasbro and be like, "Hey, you do something about your distribution."
Hey, send me with douchebags.
No, funny enough, he suggested the same thing. It's like, buy it off the company. I'm like, they can't do that unless it's on their store, and it's not on their store.
There's a tiny stud on that one.
Wait. Well, the Axe Man made a video on its story. What about Fallout 76? Fallout 76 looks interesting, and I've played the Fallout games multiplayer. I never actually played the story because I never had it. I like the creatures that are in it. I like the giant frog. I like the giant gray-looking monster thing. It looks like one of the mindless ones from Marvel. But, of course, most predictable thing of all, I like the giant-looking spider thing that's also a bee.
So, the bug that I don't like, but I find pretty... Twice.
Like
Twice over.
If you've seen the Fallout 76 trailer or the gameplay for it, they show it's literally only a few seconds shot, but they show this creature, and it's a spider, but it has a bee's head and a beehive for a butt. But it has the spider's legs and the spider's body.
Wow, Beast Wars Infuser.
Oh yeah, it would be a Beast Wars Fuser. Okay,
this is the only thing that bothers me. This is loose. Because there's just so much weight on the front of that.
Oh, looser, goosey.
I swear to God, I will.
You will what?
Oh.
Rock me?
Like a hurricane. Here I am. Rock you like a hurricane.
I love that song.
Here I am. Dun, dun, dun. I don't know.
That was sung by the Scorpions.
Ew, another animal I don't like. Although, didn't it come out that that's technically not a bug?
It's the same thing with spiders and mites and ticks. They're all not really insects.
And they all should die.
Oh, they're all unique creatures.
That should die. They're unique because they should die.
That's not nice.
Neither are fucking spider bee heads with scorpion tails.
I didn't say anything about scorpions.
I think of it, I think I just described one of the Bionicle sets that came out a while ago.
Was that a thing?
Nui Raja or Rama or something. I can't remember. It's one of those sets.
Is that the one that's like it's a bipedal creature?
Fuck, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Just search up 2001 Bionicle. You'll see it. It's a 2-pack. One's purple and one's blue.
Oh, I don't have that. Yeah, see, Giant Camera Studios has the right idea. That's mean. They need love too. Yes, they do. Underappreciated creatures. Yeah, they look scary, but will they hurt you? Well, some will.
Yeah, that's the point.
Well, if you're saying the ones that are harmful should die, then yes, I agree. But the ones that are harmless, no.
And I fucked this up. So easy to
It's
fuck
almost
up
5
these
a.m.
things.
and I'm still awake. Why? Why
Because
can't
it's
I sleep?
5 a.m. on Saturday.
Oh boy, 5 a.m.
Oh boy, 5 a.m.
Yes.
Yeah. I noticed that the grays are different colors on the set. Also, things keep popping right the fuck up. 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 See.
Thank you. Someone is speaking logic, and I like it.
What? What stupid crap are they saying now?
Only if you try to fight them or make them angry. Spiders are cute in their own way. Yes, that is correct.
You eat about 9 dozen spiders per hour.
That is a myth. Unless you watch the Cyanide Happiness video, then it's truth.
Now we got a bunch of pink little spikes that we got to add on here. 10 pink spikes.
Is that thing for the plasma grenade launcher or whatever?
Yes. Or
and that's the weapon that
thing.
just shoots those. It's the weapon that just shoots those spikes.
Needler.
Oh.
See, I know some of the names, although some of the names I still have problems with, because there's 2 different looking weapons that are called the plasma rifle. And it's like it just throws me off. Because I'm like, no, that's the plasma. No, wait, oh. And then Mattel's like, guys, you're both right.
Da-da-da.
You do know that this is a Mattel product, right? Did you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, they bought the license to make the Halo, or to make Mega Bloks.
Well then.
It's funny
You know?
that it comes from, basically Mega Bloks came from like being a knockoff of Lego, and now it's like, oh, let's buy that. Okay. And we're almost done.
You learn something new every day, even when you're not in school.
I feel like I learned more out of school.
I know, right? No, I totally agree.
Like, I don't know, shit gets to me easier. When I was in school, it's like all this is just kind of crowding my brain, and it all just blends into one
stuff
thing.
That is unnecessary to know. Yet in real life teaches us more.
And then if someone brings up something, I go to Google and I'm like, oh, well, now I need to find out.
Life is weird like that.
There we go. We got to put on some fingies. I have an extra little clip thing so I can add a 4th finger to the set.
Was that Mega Bloks? I know of Neo Shifters. But
Neo Shifters was Mega Bloks, yes.
So technically I own a Mega Bloks.
I want to get my Neo Shifters back again, but they're all like
Neo Shifters were cool.
They were, but they broke easily. That's why they didn't succeed.
Yeah.
If they were fine and they didn't break as easily, oh yeah, no problem. But they do, and it kind of sucks. There we go. Come on. Almost done. And there we are. Now let's turn to the next page. Put on ourselves a little bullet piece. There we go. Try to launch that out because I've never tried these things. Wow, that sucked. There's a... Oh, yeah, I remember this being a problem. There's a little piece that stops it from going far enough.
Oh, you shot the thing.
Try to, but it won't go because it's got this little thing in the way.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid to build it like that.
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of why I don't like friction.
Oh, I caught it! That's cool. Usually it just bounces right off my hand, but no. That's the sound. It's the sound of silence.
I wouldn't know about Neo Shifters having comics. I don't think they did. Maybe they did. I don't know.
They had motion comics. And you know what? I'm going to take one of these clips and plug that over to there. And then plug this right there. And now I have an extra bullet on the side. And let me see. Grunt. Pull this off. And you are able to put the grunt in, but hopefully this works. Because sometimes it won't. They even put in a little bit of a gap so that you can put him inside there for the backpack to sit. And there he is. And oh, that's cool. It's a little grunt riding a big grunt. I'm going to destroy you with my rocket launcher. Yeah.
That doesn't sound dirty at all.
I'm going to smash you with my rocket launcher. Oh, does that sound better?
Yeah, kind of.
I'm going to make you not a virgin.
I'm going to mount my grunt bot.
I'm going to mount you. With my
Grunt's watched specific room and got inspired. Yes, now someone needs to grab a boat.
Well, the Halo does sell Cyclops sets, so I guess you could do Pacific Rim with those. I've got most of the Cyclops. I don't have the newer one they made, the gold one, because that never came out here. I don't know. Hopefully it gets like a summer release, because sometimes the set will just not come out, and then next year it will be like part of that wave for whatever reason. All right. Let's see. So putting all the bags in. And that is the Mega Construx Halo Covenant Goblin Battlesuit. But wait! There's more! We gotta build ourselves a fucking Banshee. So let me move these out of the way. I like this little goblin thing.
Why is it called a Banished?
What?
Why is it called a Banished Banshee?
Because, I don't know. If you guys want a size comparison, because I think Michael does.
Yeah, sure.
Let's see, trying to find something that will go with the size of this. Do you have movie evac? Oh wait,
yes, I do.
Your figure. I'm not gonna do that.
Oh.
I want something that's a little more common. Strong arm. Hello, you're right here. Goblin. Strong arm.
So almost deluxe size. Except for that.
And a little bit more expensive, $5 more.
Well, I mean, you got to build the thing, so.
You got to build the thing, and it's got a little bit more mass to it. Like when I pick this up, I feel the weight.
I still want to know why it's called a Banished Banshee. What did it do? Steal all the cookies?
Because the red markings and shit, the Covenant is called the Banished or something, I guess. I don't know. Play Halo Wars 2, you'll figure it out. They explain it. There's also the Banished Ghost and Banished Brood and shit like that.
But I ain't got no Xbox.
Of course, the background falls.
Disappointment.
This figure has a... I don't know if you've ever heard of it. A Spartan laser.
It's a laser.
Oh, I thought some of these packaging things had Halo 2 all over it, which is weird.
Someone can explain it to me in the comments. Oh, okay, Giant Camera Studios, please explain this to me, because I don't understand. I want to know why this person got banished. Is it because he stole all the cookies? If so, yeah, he has a right to be banished. No one steals the cookies.
Ooh, I like that cockpit.
I like that chicken too.
I have a catalog from Walmart, and it shows a doctor on it. It shows a whole bunch of his writing and whatnot, and his theories and shit and whatnot, and what to get, products and whatnot. You know what his name is?
What's his name?
Dr. Paul Bitsack.
What's your name, Paul? What's your last name, Bitsack? I'm sorry, that's childish of me, but...
Excuse me, Paul Bitsack? Excuse me, it's Dr. Bitsack to you.
The Bitsacks. Oh,
you could be part of the Bitsack family too. Ooh. I will say one thing about Mega Bloks Halo. I don't like that they're putting less and less stuff in the set. It used to be where you buy a set, and some of them would just be all Covenant, some of them would be just all UNSC. And now it's like for the smaller sets, it would be mainly a UNSC. Fucking hell.
Did you just drop something?
Yep.
Uh-oh.
And I can't find it. Oh, there's one of them. There's like a second piece in dark red that I need to find.
Do you have carpet or hard tile?
I have cables and bionicle sets.
I meant your floor.
Yeah, cables and bionicle sets here, because I have to move all these mocks, and I just haven't been able to right now. And also a bag from Walmart.
Do you have any open vents in your room for like air conditioning?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm at the second, like the lower floor of the house.
Gotcha.
And I can't seem to find it. It might be in this thing, but I can't look through that. Oh well. I'm hoping that's just an aesthetic piece. Because I open up the bag and I don't see anything in it, and then all of a sudden there's another piece in there. It's like, what the fuck?
It was hiding in stealth mode. Hi, I'm TFA, and I'll be your comedic relief for this review.
I once lost a clear piece from one of those sets. And it was a small little piece. It landed in a big box of stuff, so I couldn't find that either.
I've had situations like that happen with Transformer pieces. I had to do that with my Voyager Grimlock from Age of Extinction. One of his dino arms popped off. I couldn't find it. So I checked every single box that he was near. And then, lo and behold, it was just stuck to him. Somehow his claws got latched onto a piece that it was pretty tight for some reason.
Why'd they put the Spartan laser with the Elite? That doesn't make sense.
So I can be a Spartan Elite laser? Is that a thing?
Michael, don't talk about shit you don't understand. You clearly don't get
I'm
it.
not a Halo addict.
You clearly don't get it. Covenant brutes use Spartan lasers. There we go. Is all the pieces out of there?
You gotta find that piece.
What? I'll find the piece if I have to get it, but if I don't have to find it, I won't. At least not right now. Here's the elite. Actually,
see, that would bug my OCD so bad because it'd be like I have to find that piece.
I have one of these red little things that came from another set, and it's supposed to go into the Spartan laser, but it won't go into the Spartan laser. It will just it will fit inside, and then it's loose for whatever reason. So hopefully this is better. And we got the figures to open up, which is my favorite part of building these sets. Woo! I believe I have 600 little figures now. Could be wrong.
I'd like to get into another hobby or fan base when it comes to like collecting. Because mainly I'm a Transformers and Yu-Gi-Oh addict, but like I want to get into Marvel, but Marvel Legends are so much.
And there's the figure stuff. And the main piece that Sorry, I just wanted to see if that dark red piece was on the tripod. And the piece that I was looking at in awe was this one.
Oh, I see it.
It's a good looking piece.
Could get into Halo. I mean, I can't get Halo Wars 2 and I can't get Halo 5 or Infinite, so
Michael,
stuck.
does that stop me?
I mean, no. I don't know. I can't get into like I like it, but I don't like it that much. It's just it looks like a cool game. I played the first, I think 2, technically 3 because I did Halo 3/OTSD. Or no, I didn't even play Halo 2 because it wasn't out. Why is that? Why is that Halo 2 never came out on Xbox 360?
Should have.
Yeah. That's
Maybe it's because that console wasn't out.
maybe.
It would have been one of its leading titles. Out of all of them, Halo 2 and Halo 3 would have been. So I guess it wasn't even out by that time.
That just boggles my mind because it's like Halo 1 got an anniversary renewal for the first game.
Oh, that's... Wait, no. Because Halo 2 did get
No, Combat... I think it was... Wait. It was Halo 1 Combat Evolved.
Halo 1 is Combat Evolved, but Halo 2 got an anniversary edition as well.
For Xbox 360?
I don't know. I don't know anything about consoles. I don't play the games, but all I know is Halo 2 got an anniversary edition.
Well, to Google. And then I have Halo 3 OTSD, or ODST. How the fuck you say it? PTSD. I don't know.
It's called Halo 3 PTSD.
Oh. Halo 2 anniversary. Wait.
Whoa. Wait just a fucking minute. Whoa.
That's why I couldn't get it, because it was the Master Chief Collection. It was for Xbox One. God damn it.
Well, then that's why.
Looks like I gotta save up again. Unless I manage to get the Platinum Edition for Halo 2.
Apparently, it's a lot to download. Scott, not Scott as in the one that's been showing up recently, but Scott Lee.
Yeah, Optimus. I can't remember his number.
0420SL. How can you not?
I don't know. My memory is garbage.
He got the game, and apparently it took so long. Why did you talk about Bionicle? I saw the Toys That Made Us episode with Lego, and they did mention how Bionicle saved us. And then quickly, like, one, they'll use scenes from the new version of Bionicle, which didn't really save Lego, but okay. And then two, they just briefly mention it, and then quickly say, "Oh yeah, but the Lego collectors, it wasn't part of their religion, so we didn't like it." And it's like, okay, cool. That's the series that saved you. Also, Naked Elite. Oh my god!
I still need to watch the Transformers episode of the Toys That Made Us, but I don't have Netflix.
I watched it.
I want to see it.
I want to watch it again.
I know that the dude who runs Cybertron.com was on it, which was awesome.
Yep, he was there. He responded to my video.
How do you get in contact with these awesome people? You're connected with Jobby. You're connected with what's his name, Commode and Cam. How are you doing?
I don't know. If I have to be honest, Commode and Cam and Diamond Bolt kind of confuses me because it's like, oh, okay, hi. It's not that.
Oh yeah.
Basically, what I'm trying to say is I'm shy around them. But
I wouldn't blame you.
But yeah, I mean, not saying anything bad about that. I'm just saying, oh,
no. Send them my way. I want to work with these people.
I'm apparently Aries.
Because I saw the artwork. You're the character voiced by Steve Bloom. Also, I found Halo 2 for $4.
I found Halo 2 at a thrift store, but I never bought it. Which is fine because I have
Xbox.
I have Bionicle Legends. Again, you can't put the fucking beam in because it's too short. What the fuck? Like, this pisses me off. It so clearly goes in there, and then it doesn't.
Couldn't you take like a file or an X-Acto knife and trim it down?
No, it's not the fact that it's too big. It's the fact that it's too small. It won't stay in there. I don't get why they do this.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I'm seeing it. I'm not on my camera right now, so I can't see, but I am watching the stream, and I see what you mean.
Why?
I don't know.
I like the Elite.
Maybe some floor polish would work. Just stick it in there.
Just stick it in. Okay, let's build.
Xbox 360 is compatible with Xbox games, right? I don't know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, that's a lot for that step. Okay, and then another countdown. 1, 2, and then another countdown. 1. Okay.
That is a stupid good price for an Xbox One S. Jesus.
Might be a scam.
$189, I think not.
Oh my god, I don't know anything about prices on game consoles.
I know nothing of game consoles except for PlayStation.
Let's see.
It's coming along nicely. I love that red. I like the red on that Banshee.
This? It's like a dark red.
Yeah, I like that kind of red. I'm more of a cherry red, but I like all red.
Cherry
except for
red.
burgundy. I'm not crazy about burgundy.
I gotta point out that my laptop is behind me, so I don't always catch what the hell's going on screen.
Everything's good.
Let's see.
Is that a Master Chief?
A Mr. Chef.
A Master Chef?
Master Chef
Gordon
Canada.
Ramsay?
Does anyone remember Canadian Idol?
What?
And how that did nothing?
Canadian Idol was a thing?
Yeah.
I know nothing of it.
Okay, that's weird. So on this step, it shows that there's little gray pieces underneath here, and then the next page, those pieces disappear.
That's interesting. Get weird. Hey, Giant Camera Studios, you're smart when it comes to this stuff. Is Xbox 360 compatible for Xbox games? I don't know. I'm a PlayStation person. I barely know my stuff.
I'm a guy.
You need a game console.
I need a sandwich because I'm starting to look a little thin.
Great, now I want a sandwich.
You could buy one at the local home DMV. Let's see. Hungry.
Hey, there's hope I can get Halo 2, but I can't play Halo 5. Damn it. I want an Xbox One again, but at the same time, because Xbox One is only compatible with certain Xbox 360 games, which is stupid. Why? Oh well, I have Halo 2 on my watch list on eBay. That was horrible. I meant to say eBay.
I laughed so hard the first time that was said on Transformers. And I don't know why. It's not even that funny.
What? When Optimus just went eBay.
eBay. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay. Because the first time I watched it, if I have to be honest, I watched it out of context because they had all the scenes online. I didn't watch Transformers.
It was stupid. You never would have thought, oh, a Transformer would know about eBay. Ha ha ha. But then it's like, this is real world stuff.
But yeah, I didn't watch Transformers till I think September.
You waited 3 months after it came out? No, wait.
Yeah.
2 months.
Because I had to go with mommy. Because it was PG-13 and I wasn't 13.
Of course he had to go with mommy. They talked about his happy time.
Sam's happy time. Or...
God, that fucking scene made me angry. I'm like, why? Why are you droning on this? Just
and all just to see some wall dick. Oh wait, that's fifth.
Wait, what?
Remember Larry getting mad at the whole scene where the little spider thing or whatever is going down the pants of Mark Wahlberg?
Oh yeah, I know you're referencing. Wasn't it Dakota's his animated when he brought up the whole wall dick?
Yes.
Yeah, I just watched the sped up version earlier. This shit was funny.
Dakota, make an animated out of this. Ooh, girl.
I gotta admit, I'm hearing Larry at like chipmunk level speed talking is fucking hilarious.
No, you fucking no.
Fucking stupid part. You want to talk about
stupid part.
Fucking.
Ooh, that
so
console.
stupid. I hate it.
If you guys don't know, Larry's production gotten mad at the last night Transformers film, which is totally justified. And it was an animated by TFA 1020. No, that's not.
No,
that's not the right channel. That was a test, and you passed. It was
done by the 01 Trans Fan.
01 News Clues.
If you have not seen any of the animated highlights, because I think, Dakota is a reoccurring guest here.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
on
go
my
check
other
out Zero
channel.
One Trans Fan. His animated highlights are so stupid funny.
If you want to go there, fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you for wanting to support someone on YouTube. How dare you? Try to be a
Fuck
good
off.
person.
What, you come down here and you think, look at that piece of ass.
I'm gonna be the good person and be on YouTube. No, don't you know people on YouTube are a bunch of dirtbags.
Did you hear about that whole incident? Oh, well, yeah, I messaged you about it, and you were also messaging that guy. Well, we won't say names, but you got that.
You talking about you talking about the one incident that occurred not too long ago and is still
Yeah.
occurring to this very day? Yeah.
Did you hear that icon to the fact that I don't think what was going on was was going on?
You mean you don't believe it's legitimate?
No, where he was saying that his friend was the one who was
yeah.
was pulling the strings because he got a call from an anonymous tip that had to distort his voice. I was like, why do you have to distort your voice for a phone call where you're telling someone that someone did something? That seems completely suspicious.
I think they got it off of TV.
I don't know. Like, there's a lot I could say about that situation. I think honestly, if it's not who a lot of people think it is, then it's got to be someone who's just doing this just to get a rise out of people. And it's like, if you're going back and forth and attacking each other and doing that kind of shit, then all you're doing is exactly what he wants. So
I genuinely hate the fact that situations like that occur on an almost daily basis on the internet.
We're not saying any names because we don't want to add to it. It's gotten too much attention as is.
Like, I don't understand how people can be that belligerent.
I don't know either. It's,
you know, I've had to deal with certain situations like that, and I'm not bringing up this. I'm just saying in general, I've had situations like that, even just over fucking Facebook with messages. It's stupid. You know, communication is key when it comes to friendships and such. You know, you want to be shady, that's your choice.
You know what I kept on saying is that
what
keeps happening, and I noticed this, is that, and this is my advice to everyone out there, if you are friends with someone and you constantly have some sort of spat with them, and it constantly happens where you're going, like, you're pretty much just angry at each other all the fucking time, is it really worth being friends at that point? I have to be honest. I mean, if all you're gonna do is, even if you're buddy for a while, if you know it's gonna happen again, and everyone's gonna overreact and shit like that, and it's just gonna draw attention and weigh you down, is it really worth it? You know what I mean? Because I saw that the one guy wanted an apology out of the other guy, and it's like, if I was in that situation, I wouldn't care to get an apology. I'd just be like, no, we're done.
Yeah. As I said before, me being in situations similar to that, it's not fun.
Nope. It's tiresome because it's just a lot to take in. It's like, it's not worth anyone's time. It's not worth my time. It's not worth their time. It's just like, it's just keeps happening, and no one needs to deal with it.
It genuinely does mess with you too. Like, you pretty much just, you don't feel like you. You know, when someone decides to be shady and do shit behind your back or something, and then never have the intention of be like, oh, well, I'm sorry that I did this. They just keep it to themselves, and then when confronted about it, they hide or they lie, and it's like, why?
I'm not saying that it's this person's fault. I'm not even saying it's that person's fault. I don't care whose fault it is. I just honestly think that if it's just going to continue to make everyone angry, what's the point?
Just to cut the toxicity out of your life.
Exactly. But it just seems like, no, we can't do that. Why? Oh, okay. Well, you're not really solving anything, I guess.
I feel like this happens with a lot of people. Like, they just want to try and give that person a chance at redemption, but redemption can only go so far.
And it's not even about redemption. It's the fact that you two can't get along.
Yeah. Someone asked you a question, by the way.
I don't know what question it is because I don't
What
see
is
the
your
chat.
favorite Bionicle yet? Asked from Kelmco6363.
I honestly don't have a favorite Bionicle set. I have a couple of favorite characters, but as far as the set is concerned, I don't have a favorite. There's just too many Bionicle sets that I really enjoy that I can't really pinpoint and say, oh, that one, that one. So
I like the one. I mean, I like any of them that are spiders, obviously, and the scorpion. But I like the
oh,
one.
then I'm pretty sure you like the Visorak.
Fucking course, I like the Visorak. It pissed me off so long because I totally forgot what they were called, and then someone brought up the name, and I'm like, oh, those are the spiders. They had their own movie. Web of Shadows, I think.
Yes. Bionicle 3, Web of Shadows.
But I like the one Bionicle set I got about, I want to say about 10, maybe 12 years ago. And it was a yellow guy who had like this surfboard looking thing. It was black.
Toa Inika? Or no. Was the character gold and white, or was he yellow?
He was yellow.
Toa Inika. That set's been out since 2008.
Yeah, I think the thing... Oh, God, wait. So I was close. It was 10 or 12. Yeah. Hey, not bad. Yeah, I used him as a character in Infinite Chaos as one of the creators, known as Nominulus. Because he just looks like an evil person. Because I totally lost all the pieces that form his little surfboard thing, and then his arms started breaking off because the plastic was starting to be brittle and develop cracks. So I just gave him a sword hand and like a saw sword hand, like a one with teeth, which is cool.
Give me it!
And I gave him wings. He drank a Red Bull.
And he was also Jobby the Hong.
He has a new review coming out today. I'm excited. Funny thing is, I don't even watch him for the toy. I just watch him because he's entertaining.
I watch him for both. Like I like watching a review, but at some point I get really bored. That's the funny thing about people trying to tell other people, oh, a review can't have comedy, it just distracts from the whole review. And it's like, if I get the point that, oh, the movie's bad or good, I really don't care. Not only that, but sometimes a review just bores me. It really does.
I don't want to name names, but there are a few reviewers out there who aren't as entertaining as they used to be. They try, but they're just...
I know which one you're talking about. Do I need a hammer?
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of them.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of don't blame them, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, that it just doesn't flow.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
And what bugs me about that particular reviewer, not that I'm throwing shade at him or anything, I'm just expressing my opinion, is that he's trying to incorporate certain traits to make his reviews entertaining, but also very similar to Jobby. Which, at the same time, I'm not being one of those, oh, you can't add comedy or anything in your... No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's adding it so similar to Jobby that he knows that he'll get views from it. And it or maybe he doesn't. I don't know, but it just bugs me.
No, what bugs me is that it just doesn't really flow, and also I don't really find him funny.
I go to him for information. I don't go for him for comedy.
And you know, that might sound hypocritical because it's his reviews. He does whatever he wants. I'm not saying otherwise, but I mean, it just doesn't work as far as a viewer. It just doesn't really work.
Yeah.
Let's see. Don't worry, Michael. I'm almost done.
Oh, but that means the stream's got to end, and you might have to go to sleep.
Yep.
Dang.
I'm
I'll be lonely.
fucking tired.
I mean, unless you decide to do a stream on TFM page.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought so.
God. Transformers Insane Asylum. 100 episodes soon.
TFTC is almost there, but there's just... I really don't want to do TFTC because I feel bad for one of my co-admins because he's the one that sets up all the streams, but I could totally do it if I just save my money and get my laptop my PC fixed. But then my review area would be taken over by the computer, so it's like, God damn it. I need a laptop.
You do. Laptops are fun.
But they're too expensive.
But they're fun.
I know they're fun. I had one, and then it died from a black screen virus.
It died from skin disease.
It died from old age. It's weird not being on a Transformers related channel. I feel dirty.
Well, now we have to talk about fucking Transformers. Michael,
Hey.
buy a Transformer for me now.
Wait, what?
Buy me a Transformer.
I ain't got no money. I mean, I do, but I'm trying to save.
I went to Walmart trying to find Power of the Primes Wave 2. There was still no Power of the Primes Wave fucking 2.
Correct me if I'm wrong. You don't have Target in Canada, do you?
Nope.
I thought so. Toys R Us, obviously. God damn it. I want to go to Canada now. I miss Toys R Us.
Let's see.
I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us.
I want to grow up. It's like, okay. Do you want to buy me a fructose milk? There we go. Got those clipped in. And got that clipped in. And we got one wing on. Getting so close to finishing this up. Yeah. I don't want to grow up. I want to be a fucking ninny.
Did you notice that I think it's Mega Bloks? Did you know that they're starting to go into like territories with like South Park and Family Guy? Is that Mega Bloks or no?
I think, well, it's Mega Construx now.
But yeah.
I think McFarlane Toys is doing South Park now. Buildable McFarlane Toys.
Because I was at my Walmart a couple days ago in hopes to find something new, but same old, same old. And I saw something. It was brick related, but I don't think it was Mega Construx or Mega Bloks. It was something else.
Would be McFarlane, I think. I find it weird that they're doing buildable sets now. Because they used to be just action figures, like the Halo action figures, and now it's like, oh, we got to do buildable stuff. Why? Oh.
I feel like they feel like it's an obligation to try and, like, I don't know, to try and do something different with, like, bricks, because it's like Transformers did it with Creo, and now McFarlane is trying to do it with, like, South Park and Family Guy.
I just find it odd.
Yeah. Maybe it wasn't even that. Maybe it was Connects.
No, it would have been
Connects did
McFarlane.
that back in 2013. I'm trying to find it. Wait, how do you spell it?
Oh, fuck. M.
Okay.
McFarlane. And I think I figured out what piece fell down. It's the opposite end of that, so I'll find that eventually. Right now, I just don't fucking care to find it. Is that it right now? Yes.
Why is it so damn hard to find these stupid things?
They were at the toy fair at February, I think.
Yeah, so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I think they also tried to do Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, that's McFarlane.
See, I thought so.
I just want the sister location Foxy.
Oh yeah, they also did the Rick and Morty.
Yep, and Steven Universe.
And Walking Dead, apparently.
Didn't they? I could have sworn that was another. Oh no, yeah, because that was their, I think, first go.
And Hello Neighbor and Steven's Universe. What the heck? Why are they?
Say okay. Steven Universe.
Oh. Yeah, they were just. Yeah, I saw those all at Walmart, and I was like, "Huh, you seem interesting." But I'm not gonna buy them.
They seem retarded.
What?
They seem retarded. Let's see. We got a yellow thing to put on this side.
If it's yellow, you might want to get yourself to a doctor.
That's pee. If your pee is yellow, oh no, you
need more water in your diet.
You have Stello.
You have scurvy.
Let's see. There we go. And then plug on the canopy on top of there. I got a comment recently about one of my previous builds. It's like, oh, you're just doing the fucking talking during the build. It's like, just build the damn thing. It's like, I do whatever the fuck I want, buddy Buster Brown.
What the heck? I thought the point of build videos where you could also talk while you build.
No, according to him, I have to just do what he says. Also, these gray bits are here.
Well, that person isn't too kind, and he needs to think about his life. No, that's a horrible thing to say. I don't know.
Oh, there it is. Let's see. So the Banshee's pretty much finished for the most part. Let's see. So we got that. And then this little base thing can plug onto the bottom right here. I guess it's an optional thing. And then see, that plugs. So it's this way, but it doesn't really matter. Want that there. So that's up in the air. I wish the end of that was a little tighter because it wobbles a lot.
New pictures of Predaking.
Woo. And there we go. There's a Banshee.
It's a Banshee.
It's Banished, I tell you. Darn thing. I'm not gonna.
And thank you to Giant Camera Studios for informing me on why they're banished. It actually makes a lot of sense.
I'm just gonna put him in. I'm not gonna make him actually sit in there. Okay, maybe I'll just fold up the hands the right way and just put them in right there. I guess that's close enough. Close that up. There we are. And then we got a Spartan with a laser that just is kind of droopy and doesn't work. But hey, there's the fucking Banished. Yay, we did it. Let's see if I can find that fucking piece. Bring over the lamp. Let's see. I knew it was a small dark red bit. Let's see. Why does that gun constantly come off the fucking hand of that? Oh, you know what? Maybe it landed on set. Nope. Is it behind this box? It's always like the last place you look. Like, for example, right there. Right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there. It's right there.
It's just right there.
I found it.
Hey.
Well, I guess in reality, it would always be the last place you look because that's the last place you looked.
Yeah.
I guess that
Sometimes
whole thing is stupid.
Sometimes it just doesn't work for me. Like someone says, "Oh, look at the last place that you were at." It's like, well, I still didn't find it. You told me I would find it if I did. It's like, no, they just said.
And then they go, they
at.
have an anxiety panic attack because it's like that always works, and it just didn't.
I did that with my Combiner Wars skydive for one of his wings that popped off back whenever I recorded and filmed Rising Warfare Part 1 and 2. I did that with Grimlock's mini Dino Arms for his Leader class and Voyager class, and it didn't work. And it legit, actually, yeah, I did have an anxiety attack. I was like, no, you said this would work. Why didn't this work?
You said it works 100% of the time, every time, but it didn't work this time.
It made me upset.
Shoving some pieces in a box. Come on. I gotta put the baggies away so I don't make spillies. Where's that from? Oh, that's from my slug review. And he's got a metallic bib so he doesn't make any spillies. You don't remember that because no one watches my content.
I remember it. I like your reviews. I like your swoop review.
I don't. I think they're terrible.
Why not?
I think they're the worst things on YouTube. I think I'd rather watch Elsa Gate. But on the bright side, we did it! I can't bring the camera closer because the cable's in the way. But hey, we did it! So we got a little Halo 2 Spartan. We got an Elite from Halo 2. That's finally the new design of the old design. Basically the new articulation, but the old design for the Elites. We got, was that Orbital Spartan? I can't fucking remember. We got a Grunt. And then we got the Banshee itself, which looks fantastic in dark red. And then we've got the Goblin that kind of falls apart, but still looks a little fun. So yeah, that is basically it. I like this. I really do like this. And I like the Goblin, although it kind of does that. Still like it. And some of the pieces do fall apart, but I still enjoy it. The Banshee, the only thing I don't like is how it wobbles. I really don't like that. Other than that, looks cool. I like how it's got the extra missiles actually incorporated into the build. And yeah, you can have a little guy pilot it, so that's cool. And another thing that I do like is they're very similar because they each have a green Spartan with a Covenant vehicle, and I'm so happy to have more Covenant vehicles because I feel like they do too much UNSC stuff.
Nobody focuses on the bad guys. It's just all the good guys.
What I love about the set too, or these sets too, is that it kind of reminds me of some of the older Mega Bloks Halo sets. Because the big ones, even when it's mostly to one side, they still had at least one or two Covenant characters, and even the smaller sets would have them. Not every time, but sometimes, a lot of the times they would, and most of it. So even if you got a set that's mainly UNSC, you had something Covenant, like a turret or a little guy with it. Or maybe you had something that's mostly Covenant. Usually it will come with a UNSC turret or something like that. And then you had the smaller packs of figures that were just If you had a 4-pack, it would mainly just be UNSC or Covenant characters. Nowadays, those sets are mixed, which kind of sucks because when you're trying to army build your Covenant side or UNSC side, you kind of have to deal with both unless you want to pay the super expensive stuff, because the bigger ones would be mostly drawn to UNSC or Covenant. They wouldn't be kind of half and half anymore unless it's a split down versus set. And I kind of get tired of that. I hate that all these sets are just mainly one-sided, especially the small, like $12 ones. There was a Ghost that came out, and it had like one Spartan, and that was the last time we saw a $12 set, buildable set. I'm not talking about like the 4 packs of figures, but that was the last time we saw a buildable set that was just or like it's for one side, but it had something small for the other side. Now it's all just one-sided. If it's got a Covenant or UNSC thing, it'll just have a couple of figures. And even when it's mostly one-sided, a Covenant thing, it usually has at least one UNSC thing. It just drives me nuts. What was wrong with the usual pattern? I don't know. I'm just kind of tired of it. I guess it's to mainly focus on this, so you don't have to pay for a lot for this, because one of the problems that some of the mini build sets had was that you got a lot of stuff for the mini builds. You got a helmet, you got a mini build, you had a little play set thing, or a base, and you can attach something to it, and then a figure. You had lots of stuff, but if you mostly just wanted the little build, or just the figure, or just the helmet, you had to pay for everything else. Which is why I only have one of those small set, or one of those mini build set, is because they just jam too much into it. So
they're little, but they look good.
They were. I have the Mantis one, and I love that one.
You have freckles?
Yes, Michael.
Yes.
Do I have freckles?
Yes. Do you have freckles to robot?
Do I have freckles?
Freckles!
I have freckles. He's a little dusty, but I have freckles. Came with a Spartan Warrior in gray. And a lot of people hate that figure, and I like that figure.
Do you have Spartans that represent the RVB gang at all, or no?
I have a 20-pack of Spartans that are just different colored.
So I'm going to assume you have an orange, a red, a pink, or I'm sorry, lightish red.
Yellow, dark red, light red, cyan, blue, dark blue, black, gold, brown, tan, gray, white, green. What else is in there? I can't really tell. Purple.
You have dark.
I have a glow-in-the-dark one. I have a light green one. Orange. I got the RVBs. Also, here's another Banished vehicle.
They look good together.
I want them to do a fucking Wraith now. Why can't they do a fucking Wraith?
What the heck is a Wraith?
Let me show you. Okay. I have every single Wraith they've ever done for Halo.
Okay.
Except for a mini build that got unreleased, but that's because it's unreleased. Oh, there's cat hair all
Wraith
over.
is a tank thing.
Yeah, it's the Covenant tank thing.
See, I only know of like the Scarab.
But the one in red and silver looks amazing. And I want them to do that, but they haven't done it yet. Why not? It's like the #1 thing. They could easily do it, but they just don't.
They're teasing you.
They are. At least we got a Goblin. I like the Goblin. Oh, I just realized something stupid with the Goblin.
He's just a bigger grunt.
No. That's the best part about the Goblin. His knees. So it has ball-jointed knees. I don't know why. Every single Mega Bloks set to come out that's like a humanoid thing that you have to build always has one big problem to it. Like with the little Cyclops sets, not the first ones, those were actually fine, although some of the joints were tight. But the second versions, parts just kept falling apart, and some of the joints were too tight, and because of that, whenever you move the joint, it just kind of warped the joint. I'm also noticing that there's stress marks in the ball joint, so that's not good. But no, the knees. You see how it's empty at the sides there?
Yeah.
So that means all the knee articulation is just that. Why couldn't it be on the side? So it's like that.
What the heck?
And don't tell me that, oh, because it would be open on the side here. It's got that little bit of kneecap. A kneecap right there to cover it up.
That's weird.
I guess it's so that you could separate the legs like that, but that actually I kind of like that. Never mind. So I guess that's pretty much it. That's all the sets we got. I thank you guys for watching. I'm sorry, Brad Pitt. I'm sorry we didn't have time for you. Michael, do you want to send yourself out?
Sure, I'll try to do it as short as possible. If by any chance,
fuck you.
If by any chance, to anyone who's watching this now or after, you're into Transformers as opposed to, Bionicles or Halo or anything, head on over to my channel. I do stop motions, video reviews, my own podcast, Transformers Stock Corner. All in due time. I don't always put out content, but when I do, it's mediocre at best. So feel free to head on over to the channel, because that is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed.
He said the lie.
So head on over and hit that big red subscribe button if you want to. But thanks, Brian, for having me. It's weird being on a non-Transformers channel.
You should do it more often.
You know what? Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't just be the Transformers addict. Maybe I should be the everything addict.
Yes. You did GTA live streams.
Shh. That's just a thing when I'm bored.
Still not Transformers.
Shh. No, actually, no. That's not true, because I get Transformer vehicles. So, That doesn't help.
No.
Anyway, this was fun. It gave me something to do since I can't sleep.
Have you tried sleeping enough?
I would, but I can't sleep.
Well, that's what we call in the Hollywood society a conundrum.
I guess you're right.
Anyways.
Yeah.
There's something I need. Go on, actually.
No, thanks for having me.
There's something I need to find out. You motherfucker! You motherfucker!
What?
That was a lot of spit that time. So, I can't get this little beam thing to plug in here and just stay in there. But I noticed early on that the flame bit had a little peg, so I was thinking, oh, there's no way that goes into the laser, no problem. What the fuck?
Did you try the other end of the red thing?
Yes, it's all the same size. But like, I'm the only one that gets that problem. Everyone else seems to have no issue with it, and I'm just like, oh yeah, go on.
Floor polish, it's a thing.
It's a good thing. It's like half the size. It won't even. It will just, I know. Like,
if you put a couple layers of floor polish on it, it should be fine. Like my studio.
It will just sit there. It won't even just. It's not even doing it right now. Maybe I should get one of those Figma Kanme stands. And this gun won't.
Tamashi something stand.
Like I got Godzilla Prime. Yeah, watch Jobby. Yeah, watch Jobby. He tweeted at me. So what? Oh, God.
Jobby's awesome.
Yes. Anyways, his fan base is terrible. But him, yeah. Anyways, well, I'm not going to fucking lie. Anyways, that is pretty much it. I thank you guys for watching. You are all my snowflakes. I should call my fans my snowflakes.
No, that's horrible.
Yes, I'll do it. Michael convinced me to call you all snowflakes.
Don't blame me. Hey, if you call someone a snowflake, that means you're overly sensitive. That's an insult. You could be offended. That's your choice.
Oh, what are you?
Being offensive is a choice.
You want to argue about Star Wars: The Last Jedi?
Yeah, it fucking sucked.
No. I like
know,
how every time I mention The Last Jedi, someone's going to say, even if they, like, even if they're just like, oh yeah, that's your opinion, that's fine. They'll have to like stand their ground and say, well, it's still a bad movie.
I genuinely, I can't get into Star Wars. I can't.
Could you get into the scene where stars and wars?
I remember, like, because it was during the end of middle school year, one year, they put it on, and I remember watching it for a bit, and then I immediately lost interest. That's probably horrible, but I just can't get into Star Wars, especially now that they're deciding, hey, let's put a movie out every single year. That won't get tiresome at all. It's like, yeah, that's why Solo bombed.
What you need to realize, Michael, is you need to watch 4 to catch up to Empire at least.
Yeah, I know they have it all weird backwards order. It's just
no. What I'm saying is, it doesn't matter for 1, 2, and 3, but I think you need to at least catch up to 5. Just not 1, 2. Don't start with 1, 2, and 3. Just start with 4, just to catch up to 5.
Okay, well, you know what?
I think you'll like 5.
Maybe I'll give Star Wars a chance one day. Maybe, because I'm still trying to look for movies to watch. Like, I haven't watched all the Kung Fu Pandas or How to Train Your Dragon.
You need to watch that. How to Train Your Dragon is fucking beautiful. I love that movie. I got an autograph signed Jay Baruchel.
I got sick of it because I saw it on Cartoon Network. Riders of the Burke, I think. Riders of Burke?
Riders of Burke.
Yeah, I couldn't.
And then there was also Defenders Burke.
Yeah, I couldn't get into it. I mean, the movies, they seem okay, but I'm not one for childlike animation movies anymore.
You did not say that. Oh, you did not say that. Okay,
no, let me explain. Let me explain. I'm not one for animation movie like those. Like, I kind of outgrew that when it came to, what was it, like the 4th Shrek movie that came out?
These are nothing like Shrek.
I know, but I'm just saying, I can't get into animated movies like that anymore. I'm all into live action.
I don't even hate Shrek 4.
I mean, I don't hate it either. I grew out of the liking of that animation style. Maybe I'll go and watch How to Train Your Dragon, because I did see the trailer for the 3rd one, and it looks awesome. I'm not gonna lie.
Where the fuck is the other? Where's Drago Bloodfist?
Who?
The villain of the 2nd. Where's Kate Blanchett's character? Volca.
I wouldn't know.
Volvo.
Whatever happened to that bully character?
Oh, he's still there.
Oh.
In the show, he's voiced by someone else, but it's Jonah Hill in the movies.
I did not know that.
Okay, I know the kid characters are still in the 3rd because they promoted the 3rd with the kid characters at like some convention, but we have not seen Vodka.
Wait, we haven't
seen Drago.
We have not seen Bo.
What happened to Drago Bloodfist?
I wouldn't know. I never saw it.
So I've been Brian here, Ultimate Doom, and I thank you guys for watching Justice for Bloodfist. Fuck, I need to search up their names because I feel like I'm getting their names wrong. IMDb.com. Let's see. Oh, there's a trailer for a movie called Alpha. I don't know what that's about. How to Train Your Dragon 2. You snooze, you lose. I got it right. It is Volca.
Hey.
Drago. Haha, I got it right. Haha. And Eret. There's also Eret in there. I forgot about.
So many forgettable characters and so many franchises. It's not even funny.
How could you forget Eret, son of Eret?
It is 6 a.m. here.
Anyways, that's pretty much it. I think you guys watch. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys subscribe. Maybe not, but fuck you. With that out of the way, not really. With that out of the way, that's pretty much it. I think you guys watching. I already said that, and I'll see you guys next time.
TF Addicts for life.
I saw a video of a kid fucking the dog, or no, the dog actually fucked the kid in the ass, and the kid allowed it. And then the parent walked in, and he tried to pull up his pants, and he got caught during it. And he's like, "What the fuck, mom?" I saw that video.
Why is that even a thing?
I don't know, but that video exists, and that's sad. But then also, I saw a video of a bird going after a balloon. And then I realized that's a cute bird. That's a cute bird.
I want my wood.
That's bird.
Wait, are you still alive?
Minecraft Story Mode 2 coming soon!